Marhaba everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, my name is Senna. A few sort of exciting things in today's vlog. Well, not really a few, just one thing. The books finally came in the mail, so hopefully later on in this vlog we can do a little unboxing of those books and then read them and potentially discover what they are together. And then I'm hoping to do a reading vlog tomorrow, and then just kind of talking about it. So that's pretty much my plan. I have the laundry that I did yesterday that needs to be folded and put away, so we're gonna do that now while we just like sit and have a little chat, I guess. What? Did my posts get deleted? Hold on a second. Hold on. When I posted the last post on my Instagram yesterday, remember what I showed, what I showed you it was?
I don't remember, honestly. Which one?
You know, that comparison picture, and it said
yeah.
What time did I post that? Later on in the day, right?
Oh, you think it got blocked?
All of my all of my stories.
I only see one thing of yours right
Yeah,
now.
all of my stories got deleted. Seriously? I didn't post it this early in the day, right? It was later on in the day. Yeah, because you weren't even...
Yeah, it was almost at nighttime.
Well, that's both shocking and not shocking at the same time. I can't believe all of my stories got deleted except the one that I posted today, an hour ago. Yeah, I posted it yesterday at 10 p.m. That's when I posted it, and it's currently 1:30. So it hasn't even been a full 24 hours, and all of my stories from yesterday got deleted. Why are you trying to silence people if you're not doing anything wrong? If you're completely in the right, why are you silencing people? You're trying to deny someone the ability from talking about their people, from spreading the proper news, from spreading awareness. You want to delete these pictures and delete the what's the word, the comparison photos between the Holocaust and what the so-called Israeli government is doing right now. I'm gonna post the photo. I don't know if I can. And see, that's the thing, it's like I'm trying to put out this content and to put out these videos, but it's like certain things that you put out are going to be censored and they're going to be taken down and they're going to be deleted, and it just feels like the effort is like almost in a way wasted because it's not even going to be there for people to see and for people to acknowledge. And that just really bothers me, because it's like, again, if you truly don't have anything to hide and you truly believe that you're not in the wrong, then why are you taking down people's posts? Even this other girl, yesterday I was watching her TikTok, she wanted to show the same exact photos that I posted on my Instagram stories. Not the same exact photo, but she was talking about what I had posted, like what was happening. And maybe if I can't post it, I'm still going to talk about it, but pretty much what they were doing was there were Palestinian men that were staying in a UN school. They were taking shelter there because they were displaced, okay? And then what happened was the so-called Israeli military came and rounded up all of the men that were over the age of 15 years old, or 15 and up, and they pretty much told the women and their families or anyone that was with them to run and to go like tell everyone else. And then they took everything from those men and they made them strip their clothing and they tied their arms behind their backs and then they blindfolded them. And let's all just remember that it's December, it's winter, and these men that have lost pretty much everything are being treated in a way where it's almost like the so-called Israeli military is trying to like take away their masculinity. Like they're treating them like as if they're nothing. And I've seen posts where some people are like, this is my brother, this is my father, he's a shopkeeper, you know, he has seizures, or whatever it is, like being able to identify their family members in that lineup. How horrifying is that? And it's like she said in her video, she was like, I can't post a picture because if I do post a picture, then my video is gonna get taken down, even though I barely have any followers. And I'm like, it literally got taken down from my stories. And the photo that I posted was a comparison photo between what's happening now and what Hitler and his army did during the Holocaust. Literally, like this comparison photo. They are trying to silence people so hard. They're trying to silence the people that are saying the truth so hard. I'm literally so sick and tired of these people. I'm so sick and tired of their lies. I'm so sick and tired of their gaslighting. I'm so sick and tired of people taking a neutral stance, or as neutral as possible. I'm so sick and tired of, you know, like this whole concept of, you know, at the end of the day, you know, some people say at the end of the day, love will win. Like, this is not about love. This is about people going to the Palestinian land, they take the land, they take the homes, they destroy the people, they destroy families, they murder children, they leave infants to suffocate and deteriorate in hospitals, they bomb mosques. They literally today opened up my phone, and this was the post that I just posted, and where I realized that my other posts were deleted. It says, the first ever mosque in Gaza, built over 600 years ago, was destroyed hours ago. If someone truly believed that they were going in and taking back their home, they wouldn't be destroying their home. They wouldn't be destroying landmarks and precious buildings and flattening the land. They wouldn't be doing that. I feel like I had to take a minute to finish up the laundry and to really digest the fact that I'm being censored for posting things on my Instagram. That is just so ridiculous to me. It's so ridiculous. Oh my god. And you know what my other posts were? If you don't follow me on Instagram, there was like this big thing that happened with the fact that Taylor Swift won Person of the Year or whatever it was, and she's doing her tour, and then she's gonna show that film in Tel Aviv. My other posts, I don't even remember the very first one, but the other posts after that were like People of the Year, which are the children of Gaza, the journalists that are risking their lives, their families' lives, their own well-being to be there, and all of the people of like the medical staff, the doctors, the nurses, and everything like that. Those are the people that deserve recognition for what they're doing, because I cannot fathom what it's like to have to stitch up children or adults without any anesthesia. I can't fathom what it must be like to be a little 3-year-old that lost her entire family. I can't fathom what that must feel like to see body parts, like people literally getting blown apart, and so you start finding their limbs and you see their family members having to carry their dead mothers, fathers, brothers, whoever they are to them, their limbs in a trash bag because they got blown up. But Taylor Swift won Person of the Year award. It is so twisted how this country works. It is so ridiculous what's counted as important and what we emphasize in our society as important. Making money is not more important to me than speaking about my people and speaking the truth and letting people know what's right. It's not. Having popularity and fame and, you know, being neutral and walking on eggshells to make sure that people like me as much as possible, that is not more important to me than talking about my people that are going through a genocide. Can you imagine what it's like in 2 months to bury over 20,000 people? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine how you would feel if you had to bury one of your family members? Can you imagine if every single day for a month you had to bury one family member a day? Okay, now on to some funner news, I guess. I have all the books with me and I don't know what's in what package, but let me grab my scissors. Okay. So this one is called Palestine Hijacked, and it says that the so-called Israel-Palestine conflict is typically understood to be a clash between two ethnic groups, Arabs and Jews, inhabiting the same land. Thomas digs deep below these preconceptions and their supporting narratives to expose something starkly different: the violent takeover of Palestine by a European racial nationalist settler movement, Zionism, using terror to assert by force a claim to the land that has no legal or moral basis. Palestine Hijacked. Okay. Also, let's just talk about the cover. This cover is actually really, really nice. I like it. It's very my aesthetic. Okay, this next one is called Things You May Find Hidden in My Ear. This is what it looks like. Very small book. It says, oh, these poems emerge directly from the experience of growing up and living in constant lockdown and often under direct attack. Like Gaza itself, they are filled with bombs, rubble, and the ever-present menace of surveillance drones policing a people unwelcome in their own land. They are also suffused with the smell of tea, roses in bloom, and the view of a sunset over the sea. Children are born, families continue traditions, students attend university, and libraries rise from the ruins as Palestinians go on about their lives, making beauty and finding new ways to survive. Okay, so this is just a poetry book. Wow. It even has like some pictures too. Oh. This one has 2 books. Okay. So this next book is called Seeking Palestine. A little watermelon, so cute. So it says, how do Palestinians live, imagine, and reflect on home and exile in this period of a stateless and transitory Palestine and a sharp escalation in the so-called Israeli state violence and accompanying Palestinian oppression? How can exile and home be written? By the way, if anyone's ever curious as to why I say the so-called Israeli state or so-called Israeli government, I just normally add like the so-called state of like Israel. It's because we have a prophet and his name is Israel, and so I just want to be very specific in who I'm talking about when I'm using the name Israel. You know what I mean? So that's why I say the so-called state or the so-called state of Israel, because I'm talking specifically about that, you know? The last book that I got is called Border and Rule: Global Migration, Capitalism, and the Rise of Racist Nationalism. This is what that looks like. It says, in Border and Rule, one of North America's foremost thinkers and immigrant rights organizers delivers an urgent global account of the migration crisis and the function of borders across political, social, cultural, and economic systems. A must-read in these times of crisis. Border and Rule is a stirring call for revolution. They're so cute. Oh my god, I didn't even realize the details of this. Wow. Okay, I don't know if you can see it on, oh yeah, you can with the light. First of all, look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Wow, that's such a clever detail. These are all the new books that I got that I will be including in the reading vlog tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. I don't know, should I do a reading one book at a time type of situation where it's just like we'll finish one book before moving on to the next, or kind of start multiple books at once? I don't know, because technically right now I've started 5 books that I haven't finished yet. So I mean, I could, like, you know, start this book. This should be a very quick read since it's really small and it's just poems. Like, even on the inside, it's, you know, pretty short and sweet. And then I kind of want to start this book too, because this one is Gorgina. It is a big book though, you know? Like, it's pretty thick. And it's like, you know, it's a big book. Maybe what I might do is maybe start these 2 tomorrow in the reading vlog. See if we can get through these 2 first and then start one of the thicker books. Just because even this one, it's not that long. And the inside, it's not like the words are like covering the entire page. So I feel like I could finish this one. It's like a little bit less than 200 pages. So I feel like we could do it. I feel like we could potentially finish these 2 books tomorrow and then start another one. Honestly, my plan for the rest of the day is to work on my sweatshirts. I have so many orders that I need to fulfill and get done, and it's sometimes a little bit difficult to be recording and talking and also work on my embroidery, because I can't do both at the same time. I can't put on my embroidery machine and also talk to the camera, because then you wouldn't be able to hear me. I'm very excited for this reading vlog. These are all such pretty books and like book covers. Like, they look so cute on the shelf, huh? Anyways, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I'm very excited for tomorrow's reading vlog. I love reading about this and I love sharing it with you, because I want people to understand and to see that Palestinians and Palestine has such a rich and beautiful history, and like, it's not what the fake news was trying to make it out to be. It's not. We're not like that. If you're still here, if you're new and subscribed to my channel lately, thank you so much for your support. I read your comments and I truly appreciate the kind words that so many of you have sent me. Thank you. Thank you for watching my videos and for supporting, for liking, for commenting, all of that. It helps me boost my channel and it helps with my reach. So, you know, getting more people to learn and watch my vlogs and just be aware of the situation. I know sometimes it might seem like I'm also very repetitive in certain things that I say, but at the same time I also think like, okay, what if this is the first video that someone is watching on my channel? I want to add some information that they might not have, you know, that I already mentioned, you know, in my first or second vlog that they maybe didn't watch, or that wasn't the first one that they were introduced to. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.